You scroll through Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Everyone seems to be living a perfect life. Friends smiling in exotic locations, colleagues celebrating milestones, strangers sharing every small moment. And then you notice it. Someone you know is never online. No selfies, no vacation photos, no check-ins, nothing. They exist in the real world, but online, invisible. Have you ever stopped to wonder why some people choose not to post their lives for everyone to see? It's not laziness, it's not insecurity. There's a deeper psychological reason, a reasoning rooted in self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and the human need for authenticity. Psychologists call this selective self-presentation, but the story doesn't end there. In a world dominated by likes, shares, and comments, social media is essentially a stage, and the pressure to perform, constantly present a happy, successful, interesting version of yourself can be overwhelming. Every post invites judgment. Do they like me? Am I interesting enough? Am I living a life that looks meaningful to others? Those who stay invisible online have often learned to step off the stage. They recognize how social media subtly manipulates our emotions, how a friend's perfect vacation can stir envy, or how a missed like can trigger self-doubt. By choosing invisibility, they are protecting their inner peace, mental health, and self-worth. But invisibility is rarely about avoidance alone. It's often born from deep introspection, a conscious choice to prioritize self-reflection and emotional growth over external approval. Take Emma, 28, a marketing professional living in New York City. Every weekend, her friends post photos at rooftop bars, brunches, concerts, and parties. Emma doesn't. Her profile picture hasn't changed in years, and she rarely updates her status. It's not that she's lonely or antisocial. Emma has a rich social life, full of deep conversations, laughter, and meaningful moments. But online, she feels life is filtered, distorted, and performative. She explains, "I don't want my happiness measured in likes or comments. I don't want to perform for an audience. I want to experience life without documenting it." Psychologists describe this as mindful living. Emma understands how digital validation can alter perception, memory, and even self-esteem. By staying invisible online, she avoids cognitive overload, protects her mental health, and maintains autonomy over her personal narrative. The emotional reality of invisibility. People who remain invisible online often experience the world more vividly. When you're not obsessing over captions, filters, or audience approval, life unfolds with clarity. They notice small joys, the laughter at a quiet cafe, the smell of rain on the street, the warmth of sunlight through the leaves, the subtle expression of a friend. Yet invisibility is not without its challenges. Many face misunderstanding. Friends may interpret their silence as aloofness. Colleagues may think they are disengaged. And in a world obsessed with constant connectivity, invisibility can sometimes feel isolating. Psychologically, this is known as the paradox of privacy. The more you protect your mental space, the more others may misinterpret your actions. And yet, this is a deliberate and conscious choice, a commitment to inner stability over social perception. Why people stay invisible? There are several common psychological reasons. Fear of judgment. They understand the cruelty of online critique and prefer to avoid it. Desire for authenticity. Life is not a highlight reel, and they refuse to reduce experiences to a filtered version. Introversion. Energy comes from reflection and introspection rather than external validation. Digital fatigue. Constant exposure leads to anxiety, comparison, and self-doubt. Past trauma or anxiety. Sharing personal moments can trigger stress or fear of criticism. Invisibility, in essence, is a coping mechanism, a way to reclaim agency over life. It's a form of self-protection that requires both awareness and discipline. Stories within stories. Consider Michael, a 35-year-old software engineer. He's brilliant at his job, charismatic among friends, and deeply empathetic. Yet he doesn't post online. His colleagues wondered why he never shared updates, but Michael simply explained, "I live life for myself. If I want to celebrate a personal achievement, I do it quietly. I don't need an audience." Then there's Sophia, a 24-year-old artist who shares her work anonymously online, never revealing her identity. She says, "I want people to appreciate my art, not me. Online attention can distort both." What these people have in common is psychological resilience. They have mastered their focus, prioritized authenticity, and resisted the pull of performative living. The strength behind invisibility. Staying invisible online is not weakness, it is strength. It takes courage to resist social pressure, to live life according to personal values instead of seeking validation from strangers. Invisible people are often more emotionally intelligent, self-aware, and grounded. They focus on experiences, relationships, and personal growth rather than metrics of attention. Their worth is not determined by likes, comments, or followers. It is inherent, internal, and stable. Closing insight. So, next time you notice someone invisible on social media, don't assume they are lonely, disconnected, or shy. They may be among the wisest, strongest, and most self-aware people you know. Invisibility isn't absence, it's presence. It's deliberate, quiet, and unshakable. It's choosing introspection over performance, mental clarity over digital applause, and authenticity over popularity. Because in a world obsessed with visibility, the greatest strength is knowing that who you are doesn't need an audience to validate it.